Okay. Hello, everyone. Samantha here. I pray all is well with you. This is like a artsy chat video. I learned how to use my Android as a webcam, and look at the texture. It's pretty nice. Only thing, it has some details and stuff up on the top, but no personal information. I learned that you can, hide all of that. So if you need to use your camera as a webcam, you can, and not show the personal information. But you see some apps at the bottom and some basic apps at the top. You see IP webcam, Android webcam server. That's because that is a part of the app, but you don't see anything like an IP address in the search bar, and you see a YouTube application. And at the bottom, there's a few more applications. So I don't think that's bad. And I'm on this journey with trying out new technical, technology. So, and I'm enjoying it. And so look at that glare. Oops, so sorry. I'm gonna be taking that off. But I figured that I come on here and just put some information in my binder. Um, this is, let me just slow down a bit. Because like I said, this is an artsy chat video. So I don't know if that music is too loud. But, I know if I go to try to change it, it's gonna lower. Let's see what will happen. Okay. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, that's better. Um, it's on YouTube, so sometimes the voice, the how can the volume, it increases, sometimes it decreases. But at any rate, so when I say put something in this binder right here is full of Bible journaling pages. It's pages that I've done, some pages rather, that I've done separately, meaning not inside of a notebook or not inside of my journaling Bible. And I didn't want it to just be floating all over the place. And so one day I took the time to um, take that type of Bible journaling and put it all together. I do have like mixed media art Bible journaling, but that's already bound in like a mixed media book. And then the ones that I did like on mixed media paper or heavy cardstock, I was able to buy this big like scrapbooking album and put them in and store them away. So because if you don't have a journaling Bible, you can still do Bible journaling. It doesn't have to be in a journaling Bible, and it doesn't have to be in a notebook. It can be on anything that you want to put it on. It could be on a piece of fabric, whatever, what they call it, substrate, whatever you want to write or compose something on, you can do so, right? Um, and that's the fun of it. You can just be creative. There's no right or wrong way to do it. I use coloring pages, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna do a quick flip through before I put what I came on here to put. Oh, it was something else that I wanted to show along with this. So hold on for a second. Let me pause the recording. Okay, so you see this right here. This is in connection with this binder. What I did was any like extra templates, because remember I said it's like the loose journaling pages, so it can be notebook paper, it could be a coloring page that I decided to journal on, and it could be like a printable template. If you go to Pinterest and different like websites, you can find journaling Bible templates and print them out. And so what I did in here was I stored like extra templates or templates that I made. So let me show you, for example. So if I want to do something like a soap method or whatever, I have that in here. I also made copies of coloring pages that you know, that I pages that I colored just in case I wanted to later write something else on it. Like for example, this one right here. This is actually, is this the actual colored page or a copy? I think this is a copy. Oh no, this is the colored page, and then I made a copy of it and I journaled on it. This is one that I colored and I made copies. I made copies. So um, and so I did the coloring, put the coloring pages in the front, and then here are like templates. This one is, wait, hold on, I'm gonna show you something. Right. So here we go. That's it. So like not only templates I put in here, but also activities. So this section right here is more like activities. So what to do, like you see right here, you have verse mapping, um, a good friend, template. Then I have some more pages that some devotionals that I made a copy of, because I've journaled on those as well instead of journaling right in a book, and I'll show you that in a moment. Put this back. And here are some templates. Like you have this soap, inductive Bible study. There's a lot of those templates. Here's some templates that I have made for soap method. Here's another soap method note page. This I had printed out, and then I did some stenciling on it, and then made a copy. See another templates. This is something that I had made. I drew, and then yeah, I drew this. Then I colored it, and I made a copy, and I journaled in those sometimes. Something else I had made online, and then I just, printed out some copies and cut it out and use that as a tip-in card. Then here are some. Yeah, I made this. See if you can see this. This is a better. Yeah, and then I made copies. It's to write like love notes to God and put in my journaling Bible. And this can be nice for like bookmarks and stuff like that as well. Or just tip-ins, because you can print it out on print things on that you print out. You can print it out on cardstock, and look at these hearts. I have made this for prayer requests, so I can make copies and put it. This though I really use in a wall binder. And I have different kind of templates that I have printed out and put in there. But see, this is just so it won't have to be all over the place, because I deal with a lot of paper, and I like it organized. But I know how to let go of what I don't need, as far as like my Bible journal and stuff that I know, like, okay, lately I've been throwing out scraps too, because I'm like, this is gonna get crazy, and I don't want it to be crazy. So let me go through a little look through here. These are some coloring pages. This one, I want to finish this one and make some copies, and then color on it. You know what? Yeah. See, sometimes I'll pause. If I feel a pause, I'll pause. And then when I go back to it, it's always the right time. It's amazing. It's amazing. But here's the original to that, for that copy. I was showing you the copies that I showed. Here's the original. I really, really like this coloring page. It was no way I was going to just color on that one time and leave that alone. I said I'm gonna make copies and write on it, and I will show you how I use some of it, so you will understand what I'm saying. Because that's the thing with scripture writing, Bible journaling, and even if you don't want to do like Bible journaling, maybe you want to do a personal journal page, maybe you want to write a poem, maybe you want to just explore different type of writing activities. Be yourself. Okay, so this is what I colored, but I didn't journal on it. But love is the perfect seasoning for any recipe, right? And those two I just put there in the front. Here's a journaling page that I journaled on. I did this in a video, and I played some soft music, and I printed out scriptures on peace, and I wrote just read and wrote scriptures on peace until I got to the bottom of the page. Right here, some of 1 Corinthians 13. Right here is just not just, but prayers, scriptures. Call on God in truth, confess and sin, pray every week. Scriptures about praying right here, and right here some actual prayers that I prayed. Yeah. So let me change this light a little bit. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, Psalm 23 right here. This is so basic. Look at this one. I drew these flowers. I made a template out of these too. I drew it, colored it, and then made some copies. This right here is so simple. Look at this. This is so simple. I found this post-it that says pray on Google Images. I put it in a Word document right in the middle of the page, and I just printed out the blank page, and then I wrote some scriptures on prayer. Now this right here, I'm not gonna do like a flip through of the entire book, because that would be a lot. I'll just show a couple of things. So like here, this is a book that my husband and I made. It's graffiti Bible journaling. So he did like graffiti words, and then there's a scripture, and then the word that's connected with the scripture he drew in graffiti, and then I wrote out a prayer based on a verse, and then there's additional scriptures for a person to read and study, and then there's journaling notes, thoughts, and prayer, so a person can write their notes. The only reason why we haven't published the book yet is finished. But this is traditional drawing, and with traditional drawing, you're going to see like the imperfect lines and all that comes with it. Eraser marks and stuff like that. And we made copies, and he went over it with a Sharpie and everything, but you still see those imperfections, and which imperfections okay if it's a handmade, but we are trying to digitalize his art, and in order to do that, it's a lot in Photoshop, because you have to vectorize the letters. And as you know, like, I don't know if you know this, but with Photoshop, it has a program where it picks up, how can I say this? It wants to vectorize the letters, and it's not going to recognize everybody's handwriting to make it into a vectorized A or a vectorized B. So that means that the individual now has to now trace their work on Photoshop. It's not as easy as some people make it seem. It's easy for some people because they are graphic designers. But if you're not a graphic designer and you have to now take your art and convert it, it's a learning curve. Anyway, some soap, some more journaling on a template. Here's journaling on some coloring pages, you know, verse mapping. Then right here, some, you know, journaling here. So, you know, um, so it was something I wanted to show verse mapping. So this is so it won't be all over the place because I can't take that like stuff all. I can't do it. This needs to go in that template thing, but I'm gonna leave it there for now. And I also what I did was I made some strips to put it in because I didn't want to go into the journaling page. But these are copies. I made copies of journaling pages, devotionals rather, and then journaled on them. Right, that's what I did. So I still have the devotional page. I want to do something with it. Um, this one right here. It was so fun. I get to use the stickers, and this is the one I was saying, the template that I made, and then you know, I made copies, and then I journal on them. And I did this back in 616. I did this. This was a printable that I got from a group that I was in. And so, yeah, and I even put some loose pages in here. That's something that I had did when I was in this group. And here, that's gonna. Oh, I'm sorry. This is what I was talking about with the book and everything. It's here, so you know, and that page that you see right here, this page right here was actually this is not. These are all those are just something he had messed up on. I just kept kept messed up ones as well, but the book itself is back here because some of them he had to do over because it wasn't coming out right. And see, this is a challenge that I had one time. I did the Gospel of March Journal Challenge, and so now what I want to do. I wonder how long it's going. I have a song journaling I want to put in here. I did the song journaling. Oh Lord Jesus, where did I put that? Oh man, I had actually. I'm gonna have to. Pause it. I may have to pause this video and go get the thing that I'm looking for because did I put it back here? I might have. Oh yes, I found it. Oh yeah, because I have put this back here because I want to show me putting them inside. So I have this right here, this clipboard. So I'm going to, I put these stickers here to the side and these because I knew eventually, look at the glare. I'm so sorry, y'all. Because I knew eventually, you know what, let me just take it out the pack. I don't think that's going to have a glare anymore. It's the plastic that's giving it that glare. So, okay, that's better. Yeah. And hold on. Right. I'll put these to the side for now. This still got sort of like a little glare. But I actually took these and put them to the side because I wanted to do a little bit of decorating with this before I actually put it away. I actually have two here, and then I have this one here that I didn't go and I didn't put in yet because I wanted to show how I put it inside of the binder when I don't want to go into the page itself. So I have some hold on one second. Where did I put it? I may have to pause for a second, or maybe not. Okay, you know what? I don't think. Oh, I must have put it back. All right, hold on. Let me pause the recording and then come back because I may be able to use, hold on 1 second. No, so let me pause this recording. Pause the recording, not pause share, pause recording. Oh, okay. So I realized that I actually should have went back here because I have put the template and stuff that I made and some more strips back here. Yeah, because I had prepared in advance. So I was like, where was it? But I forgot that I did that and I didn't really need to go get this cardstock. But what I did was I took full cardstock and then I cut it in these strips so it could still be, you know, the length 11.5 that fits in the binder. And I have this template, this one, that I keep, this hole punch template that I keep because it just makes it easier when I want to, you know, punch holes. Sometimes I'll use a paper clip because I don't trust that I will keep it even. So I'll use a paper clip like this. That's just so I'll be even in the book. It's not that big to do. And then I'll take my hole punch. Oh, I have a plastic one too that I made. So I'll keep this one as well. Keep them both. And then hole punch. It's not a major project, but it's a fun project. Well, I shouldn't say major. That's not the word I'm looking for. I mean, it's not like a hard project. That's what I should say. So you see, this sometimes just listen to some chill hop. I like these music because there's no talking. It's just chilling. I need 3. Sometimes it's so easy to have some of this stuff prepared in advance. And so another late night. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there that is a mother. Now, after I do that, let me put this away. I'm gonna put it right back in the binder. You know what? I'm gonna put one in the binder and the other one I'm gonna put to the side and leave it by my ruler. This actually song, it got some words. Never really paid attention to what it's saying, but I will check it before I upload this video because if it's saying something crazy, just in case. But Chill Hop don't have that kind of stuff normally, but you know, it doesn't. It's just not that kind of music. It's just chill. So what I do now is I just take it and I take like the glue runner. I want to get glue on the right here. So and I just take some glue. And that's it. Very simple. And then I give it enough. I put it usually by the whole and that's it. And then I put it inside because I want the full page. And sometimes, you know, I don't know that it's not gonna go. Um, that I don't. When I'm doing it, when I'm doing like journaling on papers and stuff like that, I'm not thinking about, oh, if I go over here, I'm not gonna punch. I just write, and so this makes it easy for me to just go ahead and put something away. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do um, a little bit of decorating. With this one, I'm gonna use this one for this one. Because you know, I have the stickers, so I might as well use them. I'm not gonna put a lot down, just a couple. Maybe like three. Three. Just three. I'm gonna use this little one. That's it. I don't even know if people see that. It's very simple. I don't like that little one there. I like this. Yeah, I like this one better. Yeah, I'm gonna just do three. All right. Now go ahead and put some glue. Where's that thing? 'Cause I don't like when glue gets on that on the table and I have to rub it and it's get all looking. It looks gummy. Very simple. Yeah, arts and crafts do not have to be difficult. But you know, it depends on who you are as a person because um, what's challenging for you may not be challenging for someone else and vice versa. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna leave this love one right here. Let all things in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Romans 8:28. Okay, put this here. I'm gonna link the song journaling video um in this video. Yeah, I'm gonna link it. I'm gonna put it in the description section as well as put a card in it. Okay, so this has like this purplish. This I printed out and it was the ink. It was the colored ink was almost depleted. So it gave this like purplish tone. I was like, that's cool, I'll use that. So I'm gonna go ahead and use blue and the purple. So I like this. I'm gonna put this here. And here's this purple one I'm gonna put here. Ooh, I like that. And I'm gonna do this note like this. Very simple. And okay, and now this one has a lot of white space, but I still don't want to cut into it. I still don't want to punch into the holes. But I like the way that it looks when it has this heart, the heart kind of stuff on it to put it away. And so that's it for me. do a little bit of cleaning up while I'm up here chatting. So yeah, I'm liking it. And so I'm gonna do I want to do a cover page for the binder. Make something really nice, you know. Ooh, I gotta be careful. I'm putting this in for a second. I don't usually put go through a lot putting this stuff back in, but I'll on the side here. You see how you can do like that, just and then it's an easy slipping, and you still have the glue part to put it back. Little organization tip there. What was I say? Oh, crystallite in the water, give it a little bit of flavor. I want to make a cover for this binder, but meantime, I have I had colored. This is the one I colored, and this is a copy. You can tell. I don't. Well, I don't know if you could tell here, but this one has more. This one has more of a matte finish, and when you look at this one, this has more of it has like a glossy finish. Um, because it has a wax finish because I did this with colored pencils. So oh, and I did write something. I wrote on this one. See, oh, okay, Lord, I didn't even notice. I'm going to put this one in because you see the difference? This one doesn't have any white. I wrote here. It says, don't fear, because it's bold and fearless. So I wrote the scripture. Don't fear because I am with you. Do not be afraid, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will hold you with my righteous, strong hand. Don't fear because I am with you. I wrote it again. It's Isaiah. Oh my God. That's the scripture that you gave me the other day. Jesus. All right, God. Yeah, see, oh my God, it's so amazing. You see what happens when we go back in our journals. Oh my God, Lord. Oh, Jesus. Um, yeah, and I think I had started writing on this one, and I was like, no, let me go ahead and write here. Yeah. So, for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave this right here because I want to make a copy of it, and then before I yeah, I want to make more copies of it. That's all. But for now, I'm gonna put this one here until I make the actual cover page right there. And when I make the cover page, I want it to be able to fit within this hole right here, and then I can even put like a label here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, so that's it for this video. I'm sorry about how it looks like that, but let me hold it like this. I think that's better. Yeah, and so I'm really liking this binder. You know, I like it's so nice and neat. I'm thinking should I do an update on my war binder? See, the war binder is not a working document. It's actually a storage document like this. This is not a working document either. It's and when I say document, not just one piece of paper, but you know, like when you have a culmination of things, like you composing something, it's not something that you pull it out every day. It's something that when you're finished with a project that you go and you put something in. And that's what happens like with my wall binder. Certain things that I do that it will once it's completed, I'll put it I'll store it in my wall binder. For example, my word for the year for 220, which is confidence in the um the journaling challenge I did for the beginning of year with confidence, that will go in the wall binder. And I actually have it over there with a couple of other things that I wanted to put inside of my wall binder. So I'll do that. But I don't know if I'm gonna do an update on the wall binder. I'm just gonna see. I'm just going to see about that. But anyway, so I pray that I shared something that inspired you and blessed you. I love that scripture, Isaiah 41:10. Again, don't fear because I am with you. Do not be afraid, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, and I will hold you with my righteous, strong hand, says the Lord. I love this scripture. So we can be bold and fearless in Jesus. Yes. Okay, so with that being said, I want to say thanks for watching. God bless you. And remember, Jesus loves you. Later.